Hi everybody, these are the puppies from the salt and pepper litter at Isle Doodles, and this is their week 4 update. I can hardly believe that already 4 weeks has gone by, and look at how much these puppies have grown. In today's video, we're going to give you our usual update about each of the puppies, tell you their weight, let you know a little bit about their personality. We're also going to talk about what they've been up to in this past week, and we're going to continue on with talking a little bit more about desensitization and socialization. Hi, I'm Claire from Isle Labradoodles, and these medium Australian Labradoodle puppies are thriving. They have done so well in week 4, and if you'll just look over here, you can see how much they are enjoying playing with Mama Orca. Orca's a great mom. Not only does she enjoy looking after her puppies and caring for them, but she really enjoys interacting with them and playing with them. And you can see some of them are like, yeah, okay, that's a bit rough, Mom. I think I'll go over here. So they're really starting to interact with one another quite a lot now. And you can see they're all sort of clamoring over there trying to get a spot at the milk bar. Orca's not being particularly cooperative in terms of spreading herself out, but that's because the process of weaning has begun. And this is a really natural process. So we take our cues from our moms and also from the puppies. If the puppies are starting to walk around and look a little bit fussy after they've been at the milk bar, we know it's time for them to have some supplemental food added. And if mom is starting to go, gee, do I have to go in and feed them? Then we know she's telling us, I'm ready to wean them and I would like some support in feeding them. So we just started doing this with the puppies yesterday, and what we start with is just a simple pan of goat's milk and baby pablum, plain pablum. And there you can see Orca's just having so much fun. She's just reaching out to all of her puppies. There you go, see, she's got her mouth wide open. She's obviously not hurting them. Oh, she's even going to paw little Pink there a bit. Pink's not too sure about that. Anyways, we give them the goat's milk because goat's milk is closest to mother's milk for puppies, so it causes the least amount of tummy upsets when they're making that transition from the milk bar to starting to eat solid foods. Oh, you wanted to come over and see what I was doing? Oh my goodness, Mommy picked up your puppy and she might not do it right after all this time. There you go, you check her out. Dogs cannot eat cow's milk, or they can eat it, but it's not good for them. It strips them of a variety of different vitamins, and it also tends to give them diarrhea. So the goat's milk is what we use. And then the pablum is just a bit of really carbohydrate. We want them to have a little bit of carbohydrate in there. And pablum is lovely and sticky, so it sort of makes everything glue together, which is what we're looking for, because puppies have to learn how to lap. That's not something they know how to do. All they've been doing is nursing, so all they know is how to suckle. They don't understand the lapping process. So we put the pan down and we just leave it for them. We let them negotiate it. Usually what happens is they sit in it, they walk through it, they roll in it. If you look at black collar girl here, she's got all sorts of crunchies on her coat because she has been rolling around in the pablum. And then last night we started adding some raw meat to their food. The puppies have teeth. Yeah, they got teeth. So far they're still pretty gentle, so it's okay when they nibble on you. It doesn't hurt at all, but that's going to change in the next week to 10 days, and then those teeth are going to become like little baby piranha teeth. So because they have teeth though, they are able to manage to have the meat that's in the food. And we use one brand in particular because it's a little bit mushier, a little bit softer, and so it's a little bit easy for them just to lap up with the milk and swallow. They don't have to chew it. And dogs actually don't ever chew their food. Lots of times when you're watching your dog eat and you give them some special treat like a juicy piece of steak, and you think, well, what was the point of that? They didn't really get to enjoy it. But that's because dogs' teeth are made so that they are eating whole raw prey, and they're going to rip and tear that. So if they have a rabbit, for instance, they're not taking off a little bite-sized piece and chewing on it and swallowing it. They're ripping and tearing and swallowing it whole. And their entire digestive system and their mouths, all their teeth, are designed to work together for that process. So that's how doggies eat, right? Yeah. So you can see a big change this week where they're all over me. They're climbing on me. They want to see me. Now what they want is to have lots and lots of attention, lots of people time, lots of cuddles, lots of play. So they do play with one another, and as you saw, they play with Orca a fair bit. But what they really want now is just to have attention and have people around them. So it's a really nice time to have the puppies when they finally decide that, oh, hey, you're a great thing. I want to come and hang out with you. It's wonderful because having a sweet little bit of lovely soft cuddleness come up and say hi, nothing better than that during your day, right? Hey, Mr. Green, how you doing? And there you see as well, you're getting a lot more eye contact from the puppy now. They can see a little bit more, they can understand a bit more, and they're very desirous of making contact with you. Now this is something that's intrinsic to Australian Labradoodles. It's one of the core things that the breed was established for, and that's to be a great family dog, super social, really interested in people. This is not a breed that is more interested in doing something like herding sheep or retrieving. They're more interested in hanging out with their people than anything else. So that leads us to separation anxiety. Lots of people worry about separation anxiety in their puppy and what to do about it. Well, first of all, this is not something that puppies come with. They do not have separation anxiety. That's something that they learn from people. So if they can learn separation anxiety, of course, they can also learn to not have separation anxiety. And that is, of course, what we want. We want puppies who are fine being on their own for short periods of time and are confident that you're going to return. So this is a matter of starting at this young age where we come and go and the puppies realize, oh, the humans leave, the humans come back. Next week for the puppies, we will start doing crate training with them, and that will be their first time where they are separated from the rest of their litter. We won't do them individually, we'll do them in groups of 2. We'll put them in the crate together, be very, very short period of time. But that's their first experience with being removed from their litter, and the first thing that we're doing to build on not having separation anxiety. So if we have a puppy who's in the crate and just amping up and becoming totally hysterical at the idea, well, we don't leave them in there to cry it out like we're from the 1950s parenting style. We go, we pick them up, we don't make a big fuss out of them because that would be wrong as well. We just pick them up, give them a moment of comfort and security, put them back in, a bit of a reset. That sometimes for some puppies may take 20 or 30 times. For some puppies, you put them in the crate and they go, oh wow, and they fall sound asleep. The key to all of this is you want to have it working with the puppy's natural body rhythms. So you can see the puppies are all moving around like mad right now. They're all very engaged in play. They're active. So if I took one of these puppies right now and put it in a crate, we would not have success. The puppy would be like, hey, what? What are you doing? Why can I not be with everyone and play? What's happening? That's not the time to do it. So really important when you're learning together with your puppy and trying to get them to do certain behaviors that you work with their natural cadence. So what we want to do is after the puppies have had this play period, they're getting tired and they're going over to their bed to go back to sleep. That's when we're going to introduce them to the crate. Because really all we want them to do is sleep in the crate. We want them to understand this is just somewhere different that you're going to be sleeping in. We put them in with a cozy blanket, and we also put them in with a nice friendly stuffy. So right now you'll see their toys have changed from last week, and that's because we've graduated to where we're actually interacting with the toys. So this is just a great big long stuffless guy. He's a dragon. He's got a couple of different textures. He has a little bit of crinkle in him. Most of his crinkle's been washed out. He's probably been washed a few hundred times. And this is something that multiple puppies can interact with. So it's good, they can tug and tear. And that goes back to what I was saying about how they eat. That's their ripping and tearing instinct. So again, when we have toys, we want those to be building on our dog's natural instincts, working with those instincts to give them mental stimulation, which in turn makes for a happy and a calm puppy. So that's how we're preparing them, and that's all part of desensitization, moving into the larger picture of socialization. So a lot of people are surprised that we start working with separation anxiety right at this young age, but it's very important to do these things right when they're little and very impressionable. What happens now will stay with your puppy forever. So it's key that when you have a puppy that we're giving them positive experiences and teaching them positive things. So if we have a puppy, for instance, who's really dead set against being in the crate and really can't settle, no matter how many times we try, we make sure they're tired and so on and so forth, we back off, we wait, we give them a break for a few days because clearly they're not ready. Just like kids and people, not all puppies mature at the same rate. And we have someone trying to escape right now, Miss Purple. So the puppies are all able to get over the little barrier that's in the X-pen now. They've all figured out how to hop out over that. So soon we are going to have to start closing the interior door. We'll make this space bigger and we will take Orca right out. So at the end of next week, at the end of week 5, after your puppy family visit, which is coming up, Orca will no longer sleep with the puppies. She'll sleep with us. We'll leave the door open and she can come and go if she needs to. She'll tell us and we'll come and let her in. But generally speaking, moms by week 5 are quite happy when you say, hey, it's time to come and sleep with us now. So you can see Red's having a great time over there. Green's going to play too. You just heard Pink do a little bark. There you go. That's a really good example of how the puppies have moved along. You would not have heard those growls and you would not have seen that type of behavior last week. So that's Green telling off Miss Red Collar there, or Orange, Mr. Orange Collar, sorry. And did you see that? Did you see him just shake? I'm not sure if that was on the camera or not. Mr. Orange just, or it is Red, sorry, just gave a shake. That's a really key body information that your dog's telling you when they shake like that. We call it shaking it off. And if you like Taylor Swift, you'll know she's got a song called Shake It Off. And basically, that's exactly what these puppies are doing. They're resetting. So Green got mad at Red there and told her off and said, no, I'm the boss of this toy. You can't have it. And Red Collar was like, oh, holy gosh, I'm not going to fight with you, okay. She walked a few steps and then she gave her shake, and that was to reset herself and not to be upset by it. One of the best things about dogs is partly, I think, because they can't speak, is they don't hold grudges, they don't get angry with each other, and you'll see Red and Green playing like they're best friends in moments. It's not something they hang on to. It's very nice to see. So here you go, here's Green again, now he's going after Pink, see? So obviously this week is Mr. Green's week to show everybody who's the boss. Right? Are you having a bossy week? Does this mean he's an aggressive, bossy, oh, just a nasty dog? Not at all. I'm sure in 2 days it'll be different and somebody will be going after him and he'll be the one going, holy cow, okay, I give up. They all do this at different rates. But these are all things we take note of. These are all things that form part of each dog's file, that we write down what day they're doing these things, who they're doing it with, and just monitor them and keep record of that. So then when it comes time for allocation day, we have all that information there when we're doing our matching with everyone. Hello, Mr. Show Off. There you go. He's just strutting his stuff out there today. So now let's do the puppies update, tell you about their weights. I just have to get them here off my phone, put my glasses on. I'll be so glad when I get to have my real glasses back again and not these cheater glasses that I can't stand. So the first puppy is, of course, Mr. Green Collar, who just happens to be very handily here. Hello. And Mr. Chunker Boy here, well, you saw right now, he is the one who's running around trying to make sure everyone knows he's the boss. But you'll see how his demeanor has changed as soon as I picked him up. He's not struggling. He's not interested in arguing with me about anything. Oh, one of Noisette's puppies is very anxious for Noisette to come in. He's gentle. He's kind. He's actually a very sweet puppy. And he's just learning his way. There you go. He always gives. He's just learning his way and trying to figure out, okay, what's the order of the pack here? Am I the boss? And let's see if I can be, because if I can be, maybe I want to be. And Mr. Green Collar is today 1.81 kilograms. He's hefty, and he's using that heft. That's a good boy, Green. Next is Orange Collar, who's right here, I think. Yes. Are you Mr. Orange? I think so, right? Just double check. Yes, you are. Mr. Orange is our little sweetheart, quiet, placid guy. This guy, he's not shown us any signs of being interested in being the boss. He's quite a kissy boy. He gives in to his litter mates quite readily. He is, he'd rather just give up and give in than have an argument with anyone. That might change in the next week or so. But you'll see when I put him upside down, he's not as comfortable with that. He's got his little feet up in the air. There we go. Now he's relaxed. But it takes him another little extra second before he actually relaxes into that. There's my boy. I just love his little freckles on his nose. And Mr. Orange is 1.69 kilograms. So he's considerably smaller than his brother, Mr. Green, who's the hefty guy. There we go, Mr. Orange. Next is Miss Purple Collar Girl. Hey, Burpee Girl. Burpee's quiet. Oh, yes, she is the quiet one in the group. She's very independent right now. Oh, Mr. Orange is going to talk. He says, well, wait a minute, I don't think I got enough time. Oh, now you're scaring Purple. Yeah, Purple thinks there's something to worry about. Yeah, well, that's a lot of talking. Now, this is what I'm talking about. So, after I said he doesn't try and make a boss out of himself, now he's trying to tell off Miss Purple Collar here. Oh, yeah, come on, there's a boy. So I'll just let Purpy go down here so she's not too scared. She's a little bit upset by that. And there you go, little girl. Purple Collar is 1.73 kilograms. Oh, and there's Mummy Orca's going to come and make sure that she's not all worried or upset about anything. Orca's very good at sensing when the puppies need extra comfort from her. There you go. I put her down and you can look after her. She's very devoted to Purple Collar Girl. Next we have Pink Collar Girl. Hey, Pinky. Here's my girl, Pink Collar Girl. Our big bruiser in the litter. Holy cow, I can hardly lift you up. You're so heavy. I know. Pink is quite a large size. She is 2.9 kilograms. I think that's actually supposed to be 2.09. I think there was a 0 that got missed there. Because if she was 2.9, then she'd be almost 3 kilograms. So she's not that big. She's 2.09, so just over 2. Here comes Mr. Orange back. He really apparently thought that he should continue to be the star. Do you want me to show you to everyone again? Here I am again. I'm Orange. And I'm just wonderful. I just thought everybody should see me again. Yeah. Miss Pink Collar Girl is the biggest puppy in the litter, but she is very gentle, very sweet. You are quite a communicator today. Are you going to tell? Maybe you can tell everybody and read the weights. Hey, you want to do that instead of me? Oh, yeah, you're a tough boy. What a smarty pants. There's Green. Why don't you go talk to Green? Yeah, talk to Mr. Green. Next is Red Collar Girl. Hello, Red Collar Girl. Oopsie. Come here, sweetie. Come here, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Come on, little girl. Come here. That's a good girl. Good girl. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. So we're already starting to teach them to come to us. Of course, that's nothing of real training or learning with her, but we're just encouraging them, using our body language, our voice, and our expression to entice them to come to us. And then we tell them what a good dog they are. We don't give them treats yet, so it's all about the body language, the tone of voice, and just encouraging them over. And Miss Red, if you would get off of there, Mr. Orange. Yeah, see, I can't see how much she weighs when you sit on there. No. Miss Red is 1.7 kilograms. So she's really nice. She's a really sweet puppy. You saw how gentle she was in her response to Green when Green was growling at her. She just, oh, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Yeah, okay. And finally, we have Miss Black Collar Girl. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. This little girl, oh, she's quite a character. She's the smallest. If we can go over here and actually see what the weights are. Black is 1.51 kilograms. And she doesn't seem to be aware of the fact that she is the smallest. She has no fear. She has no concerns about getting right in the thick of things and just making sure that she has equal time with the toys. Doesn't bother her if somebody's barking or growling. Nothing really upsets her too much. She's really a pretty unflappable little girl, aren't you? There's my baby. So that's everybody and their weights. I hope you've had fun watching them have fun. They're going to eat my glasses and my phone now. So this is why when in the video that you got a long time ago where I said how to get your house ready for a puppy, these are the things you have to start looking for, because already, oh hey, glasses and phones, expensive things. Let's chew on those. Yeah, let's chew on those, right? Yes. So the puppies are all doing really well. This coming weekend is your puppy family visit. Oh, I know, it's just such an exciting time. It's the first time you get to actually hold the puppies, put them up to your neck, feel that warm puppy breath. There's nothing like it. And I can't wait to see everybody and also see how all the puppies react. We'll see on Saturday if Mr. Orange is still out there wanting to be the star of the show. We'll see if Mr. Green is still trying to hog all the toys. And we'll see if Miss Purple is still hiding behind the bed there. I bet you when you come, Miss Purple will be a little bit quiet, and then after you've been here for your visit, she'll be the one who's the most outgoing. It happens so often. So thanks so much for watching. There will not be an update video next week. The one following will be on their week 6 update. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a thumbs up if you have a sec. And if you haven't already, we hope you will subscribe to our channel so you can enjoy things like Mama Orca bringing her toys over for her puppies and just watching all of their antics. Thanks so much for watching. Are you taking the toys? Are you taking the toys? Oh, gopher.